Hey, I'm John Cena. Smash the like button if you believe that Bobby Lashley will be booked like trash in All Elite Wrestling.
So I'm hearing that Bobby Lashley is dropping hints about going to All Elite Fake Pro Wrestling. Man, this dude is a casual. This dude sleeps under a rock. It's like, do you not watch the show? Have you checked how much you weigh? Have you checked your height? You don't fit All Elite Fake Pro Wrestling. And this is a choice. This will be a choice if Bobby goes here. Because Triple H did not cut him. Triple H did not release him. This dude left. This is on Bobby Lashley. This is Bobby's choice. Triple H did not cut him. Triple H did not release him. Bobby left because he don't see eye to eye with the vision of Triple H. But you see the vision of Con Man? You see the vision of All Elite Wrestling? Have you seen what you look like? You don't fit this company. I don't get it. If Powerhouse Hobbs is a mid-carder, what chance do you have, Lashley? If Big Cass is a lackey, what are the odds of you not being a lackey? Con Man don't respect big guys. That is well documented. His contract ran out, just like Ricochet. But I don't get it because you clearly see all the top guys in All Elite Fake Pro Wrestling, they don't look like Bobby Lashley. They are not built like Bobby Lashley. But there's men on this roster who are built like Bobby, but they are not top guys. Has he seen Wardlow? Has he seen Lance Archer? Listen, I guarantee it. If Bobby Lashley signs with this company, he's going to be a job guy. I swear to God. He's going to be a mid-card guy. He's not going to be a main eventer. What makes him so special compared to a Powerhouse Hobbs? What makes him so special compared to Wardlow? Because Lashley is not a great talker. So what are the odds of him being better than a Wardlow, a Hobbs, or a Take a Shit, or a Big Cass? Okay, let's say he comes with MVP. Okay, so what is that going to do? This is Con Man we are talking about. He don't like big men. He jerks off to small men. So this is a huge mistake. Even more than Ricochet. This is a huge mistake because at least Ricochet is a small man, right? So he has upside in this company. Lashley will be booked to put over MJF. He will be booked to put over Swerve Scott. He will be booked to put over Will Ospreay. He will be booked to put over Hook. Tell me I'm lying. He's going to get beaten by Hook. He's going to be beaten by Orange Cassidy. So there is a strong possibility that they might reunite the Hurt Business in All Elite Fake Pro Wrestling. Okay, once again, this is not good. Tony Khan Man does not know how to book WWF factions. Ask Adam Coleslaw. Ask Roddy Strong. Ask Kyle O'Reilly. Ask Bobby Fish. He don't know how to book old school WWF factions from the past. When it comes to booking a Triple H creation, when it comes to booking a Vince McMahon machine wrestler, Con Man don't know what the fuck he's doing. Look at Sasha Banks. Look at fucking Aleister Black. Look at Edge. There's tons of people on this roster that Con Man don't know how to book, who came from the World Wrestling Federation. Okay, will Bobby Lashley be exposed as a Vince McMahon machine? Yes, he will. So, Bobby Lashley, he don't see eye to eye with Triple H. But you think you are going to see eye to eye with how the way Tony Khan Man books? Bobby Lashley will be a star on Collision. He will put over Darby Allin. And guess what, bitch? Tony Khan will make sure of that. He will put over Jack Perry. Like I said 2 months ago, I said Bobby Lashley, he's better off going to TNA. At least they know how to book big guys. This is a serious issue. This ain't no rumor. Tony Khan Man does not like big men. When was the last time we saw a big guy with size in the main event in All Elite Fake Pro Wrestling? We just saw Big Cass get choked out by Hook. He is 7 feet tall. He is 7 feet tall. and he got choked out by a little ass hook. That is a pattern of behavior. And the fact that Bobby Lashley is bragging, trying to drop hints that he's going to All Elite Wrestling, why? This dude does not watch the show. It's obvious. Now, if this is a money grab, okay, cool. But this might be an issue on booking. He thinks Conman is going to book him strong. I guarantee you this. I'm going to make a video months from now saying Lashley is buried in All Elite Wrestling. I can't wait. And I'm a huge fan of Bobby. But this is a huge mistake. First off, Tony Khan, he is shit when it comes to booking factions. He don't know how to book factions. Look at fucking Jack Perry, the Young Bucks, Okada. Jack Perry is the one that's carrying that faction. That is a bad sign. So what makes you think Tony Khan is going to book the Hurt Business strong? MVP, you are going to catch huge karma. You talked all that shit about Triple H. Okay, all right, cool. You talked all that shit about Triple H. Okay. You are going to see how Tony Khan books. You are going to be begging to go back to the World Wrestling Federation. And this is going to be a black faction. So I'm assuming this is going to be Lashley, MVP, and Shelton Benjamin. Okay, an all-black faction? Alright, so when was the last time we saw an all-black faction in All Elite Fake Pro Wrestling? The only black faction I remember is Shane Taylor, and his faction are jobbers. So what makes you think the Hurt Business will do good under Tony Khan? People, y'all gotta leave the Hurt Business in the past, okay? They were a good group that fit the pandemic era. Once the pandemic era ended, they ended. Okay, we got over them. We moved on. We moved on to the motherfucking bloodline. And in hindsight, like I said, that group was made to make Bobby look good. That group was made to put over Bobby Lashley as a main eventer. Okay, mission accomplished. Okay, it's over. Your job is done. Lashley got over. Okay, let's move on to new, fresh things. I'm not saying the Hurt Business was overrated, but don't overhype that group. Okay, who the fuck is Shelton Benjamin? Who the fuck is Cedric Alexander? Those guys were jobbers. Their job was to make Bobby look good. That's the job of that kind of faction. If it's a 3-man faction or a 4-man faction, their job is to make the top guy of the group look good. That has been going on for decades now. That's the job of a goddamn faction. Make the top guy look good by comparison. Look at the new Bloodline 2.0. Their job is to make Sikoa look good. Right? Right? So let's fast forward to the upside of the Hurt Business in All Elite Fake Pro Wrestling. Okay? If the Hurt Business fought the BBC, they would get buried. If they were to fight the Don Callis family, they would get buried. Right? Because Conman does not know how to book WWF factions. If it is a Vince McMahon creation, Conman don't know what the fuck he's doing. That is a fact. So here is my advice to Bobby Lashley. Do you not watch the show? What the fuck are you watching? What makes you think you are going to be a star in All Elite Fake Pro Wrestling? They have never had a world champion over 260 pounds. Let me repeat. Tony Khan has never had a world champion that weighs over 250, over 240. He has never had a super heavyweight world champion. Bobby is a super heavyweight. So what makes him think he's going to break through the glass ceiling? Like, no, it's not going to happen. This is so dumb. He's been brainwashed by you fans. You think that Triple H is a racist. Okay, ooh, okay. Conman says, hold my beer. Tony Conman says, hold my motherfucking beer. Because the only reason he gave Swerve Scott the world title is to serve a quota. He got tired of people saying he don't push black athletes. So he said, fuck it. let me give Isaiah Swerve Scott the world title. And look what happened. He had a bad, awful title reign. Bobby Lashley will be booked like shit. And him being black, that is not going to bode well for him in All Elite Fake Pro Wrestling. Ask Powerhouse Hobbs. Ask Isaiah Swerve Scott. He had an awful, hideous title reign. It was awful. He was an afterthought. They made him tap out to Daniel Bryan, a guy that's going to retire soon. Really? So, why would Bobby Lashley be a star here? This is so dumb. You marks, you ruined Bobby's career, actually. Because this is career suicide. He was doing just fine with the motherfucking Street Profits. He was doing just fine on SmackDown. He could have challenged Cody Rhodes for the world title. He was doing just fine on SmackDown, but you had to say, oh, Triple H is a racist. What proof do you have that Tony Khan man ain't no racist against black guys? What proof do you have? Because the only reason he gave Isaiah Swerve Scott the world title is because he was black. Not because he was talented, because he was black. And he was over. So he said, you know what? I might as well give him the world title. I gotta strike when the iron is hot. That's what Khan man said. But overall, no. He did not want to give Isaiah Swerve Scott the world title. Hence, his awful title reign. He will go down as the worst champion in All Elite Fake Pro Wrestling history. I have a list of people that Bobby Lashley will be forced to put over. Most likely Ricochet, most likely Ospreay, Orange Cassidy, Hook. Oh yeah, oh man, I can't wait until Bobby Lashley puts over Daniel Garcia. I can't wait. Eventually, he will put over Max. Soon, he will put over Sammy G. He will put over Darby Allin. Tony Khan man loves to make an example out of big men. He loves to embarrass them. The fact that Hook has beaten Big Cass, he's beaten Brian Cage. Come on, man, you can't make that make sense. That's not real life. If Brian Cage is a jobber right now, what makes you think Bobby is not going to be a jobber in All Elite Fake Pro Wrestling? I don't see a huge difference between Cage and Lashley. I'm being real. Brian Cage is a former TNA World Champion, same as Bobby Lashley. And look where Brian Cage is at. He is a jobber. He is literally a jobber. He puts over small men. That's going to be the fate of Bobby Lashley in All Elite Fake Pro Wrestling. Do not get excited about Bobby going to All Elite Fake Pro Wrestling. Okay, I'm done.